welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. With three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now here's the toss play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Van Buren. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but a nice play and moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Durham. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Trying to run, it's Durham. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Defense expecting to run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Second and goal, I hand it to him again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the running back's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. We're going to score with a run to the right. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Ball carrier tackled there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. On the move now. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. The back's got it. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now from the pistol formation. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Coleman.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Georgia, 0.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU, 27. Georgia, 0.
The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
34. Georgia, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Georgia Bulldogs take over. 1st and 7.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. stays alive. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Defense smothers him for no gain. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What?